have to. Okay. Now I'm trying. Person from. Been canceling. And. Okay. Out for you. Not helping this fix for you. Okay, is it all fixed now? Okay. All right, so some guy just came to the door at the old house, and he must be from a utility company. But like, if you're gonna shut your utilities off on a specific date, like that's the date, right? Like that's it. So I wrote and I scheduled all the shutoffs, and I wrote to the fiber optics people, and I told them to shut it off. So he texts me this morning and tries to convince me to stay. No, emails me. But then he calls me at 8:45. First question, is 8:45 in the morning too early for a company to be calling you and to try to talk you into staying with them? 8:45 a.m. Is that too early? Because I think it's too early. Okay, well, they're not a bill collector. So I'm shutting off my utilities because we're moving, but I don't have to give you the reason why we're shutting it off. So I'm turning off my fiber optics, which is like an optional situation. But if you're going to call me on the phone to try to convince me to stay, what time would you call me? Probably after 9, right? Like, you wouldn't want to piss me off or annoy me on my way to work. That's the way I look at it. Like, you wouldn't want to wake someone. You don't want to intrude on them while they're going to work or dropping their kids off at school to try to convince me to stay and be your customer. Because I'm probably going to be like, what's wrong with you? Why are you calling me so early? So he calls and I said, no, we're shutting it off. And he was relentless and he wouldn't stop. I said, we're moving. But even if we weren't moving, your service is horrible. Okay, thank you, bye. 45 minutes later, he calls again. So now I've got an email and 2 phone calls. Well, I want to try to find out more, like, what we could do to get you to stay. I said, I am moving. I don't want your service. It's terrible. Well, just so you know, the service isn't working because you have something that is interfering with it. He's talking about when we had Xfinity, they left something like there in case we ever want to come back, but it shouldn't be interfering with them. We have service here through Google Fiber. Zero problems. I've never heard of this before. It's just this company, just this fiber optics of that city. I said, sir, so now it's our fault that your service was terrible. Okay, we're done. And he's now antagonizing me on the phone that I must get their equipment to them within 2 business days or they're going to charge me. I said, well, I'm about an hour and a half away and I'm not going to be able to do that till next week. Well, we're going to charge you. I will return it to you next week. I am an hour and a half away. So finally I get off the phone. 30 minutes later, someone came to our door. I didn't see it until a little bit later on. 30 minutes later, supposedly it was his boss, came to our door, never rang the doorbell, just starts knocking and knocking and knocking. It doesn't matter. If you call me to stay with your company before 9 in the morning, Pink, I will never come to your company again. And I will tell everybody not to come because I think it's tacky. I don't think you should call people before 9 or 10 in the morning, business-wise, to get me to keep giving you business. I think you're intruding on people when they're getting ready to go to work, when they're taking their kids to school, when they're rushing. They're not going to be mentally in a place where they want to have a conversation with you. It doesn't matter if you can. The point is if you're trying to keep me as a customer, you don't want to call me at a time that's going to be possibly too early and at a very crazy time of the day. You don't want to call me at that time because I'm not going to stay with your company. I'm not even going to listen to you. I'm going to be too busy. If you're trying to sell me on your product before 9 o'clock in the morning, I'm not going to take it. And honestly, you're going to get like 5% of people that are willing to take it. Statistically, people are not going to hang with you because they're too busy. They're either sleeping, they're rushing to get dressed, they're taking people to school, they're driving to work, they're shoving their breakfast down their throat. Like, people do not, before 9 o'clock in the morning, mentally want to think about giving you money. They're not going to. They're not, unless they are purposefully shopping and sitting on an app like QVC or whatnot to shop. They are not going to sit there and have like a logical conversation with you like, oh, yes, I will keep your service. No, I'm like, what that? Go away. Go away. Don't bother me. So, and I had already shut it off. Like, you sent me an email. That's where it should have stopped. Like, it should have just stopped. But anyways, we're now on the 4th moment within 2 hours. Now within 2 hours, the guy is at the door. He doesn't ring the doorbell. 10 a.m. doesn't ring the doorbell. He just starts knocking. Like, really loud. You can hear, I could play the ring for you. Like, banging on the door. But he doesn't even like give enough time in between each bang for someone to have come down and the stairs, and he never rang the doorbell. He's now peeking in the windows, which we've covered with paper, trying to look in between the cracks of the paper. Full face. I'm going to show you if you want. Full face. Yeah, no, Pink, this is like out of control. And he's trying the door handle. I'm like, Brad, we have to press charges. So Brad called there, and the guy goes, it was my supervisor. He said, well, your supervisor tried to come in the house. They didn't react. I want to call the police. I want to file press charges. Brad's like, no. I said, no, I want to. I have it on camera. I'll show you. I think I can just pull ring out, right? Oh my God, it's crazy. No, yeah, it's illegal. Like, they're fully functionally out of control. Okay, hold on. Okay, here's the next guy that just came to the house. This guy rings the bell. Nobody answers. He gave it 10 seconds and he walked away. First of all, sir, nobody is going to come to the door that quickly. Bye. Okay. This is for fiber optics. Hold on. To answer you. Okay, here he comes. Watch. I shut off the fiber optics at the old house. Oh, a long time he's there. I just want to point that out. A long time. Gonna make a phone call. Hold on. Hold on. He's still on the phone. Hanging out on my porch. Doesn't have an appointment with me. Here he is, checking out everything around my porch because we have stuff on the porch. Look at him nosing. Look, looking in the windows. Look, checking in the windows. Never rings the doorbell. There is a doorbell. It would have notified my ring. Never rings the doorbell. Looking in the windows. Hold on. Look. He's put his face in my window. So he tried the door handles, put his face in the window. I mean, hold on. Let's make sure you see. Is this where it is where he does the door? The door? I think this is where he does the door. Like right before that, he tries the door. Fiber optics guy coming to get the little tiny things that plug into the wall, into the electric sockets. That's what he was there for. My husband watched it too, and he was like, "That's wild. What is he doing?" We have to go back there today. I'm actually going to slide another piece of paper into the window that says, "No soliciting, ring the bell, or leave." That's what I'm going to put. Ring the bell, wait, or leave. No loitering, no soliciting, ring the bell, wait, or leave. I don't know what else to say to these people. I'm not crazy. Okay, I have to hurry up because I have to go get Walter soon. And then I'll be on tonight. So this is a caffeine hub. I don't know what the next guy just wanted because he only rang the bell and walked away. But Brad doesn't want to press charges, but I do. I want to be an asshole. Brad said he doesn't want to press charges because it's that tiny town. And so the police department is actually inside the same building as the city. So he's like, well, they're also city employees. So what are the police going to do? I said, well, if we ask to press charges, they have to do something because he actually tried to open the door. And I have it on video. So it doesn't really matter that he works for the city and so does the police department. I have, like they have to do something, right? If I say, I mean, no, we still have stuff. We're going today to get the laundry room. We're going to try to get the rest of the bathroom and our closet. And then we'll have like a few things in the kitchen, some things outside. And then we have the whole downstairs, the store and the storage that we're doing on Sunday and Monday. No, and I could have been upstairs. I could have been in the shower. I could have been in the bath. I could have been sleeping. I could have been downstairs. And I wouldn't have heard him. It's a 3-story house that's 4,000 square feet. Even with being deaf, if he doesn't ring the bell, I'm probably not going to hear you. You're just banging on the glass. I'm going to hear you. You need to ring the doorbell. Freaking lunatic. And it's 10 o'clock in the morning. There's no cars in the driveway. We're probably at work, right? Like, why in the world would you just show up? You've already called me twice this morning, and you've sent me an email. Like, that's where it ends. You told me to bring it to you, and that's where it ends. So Brad has them coming back tomorrow to pick their crap up in a box on the porch. I said I could do this 2 ways, Brad. I could put a note in the box that says, I have you on video trying to enter the home illegally, and you'll need to give me a reason to not press charges. 30 minutes. Or I could wait for them. I could pull up the ring when they're there, but I shouldn't have service anymore, so my ring shouldn't work. So we're taking the ring with us, but I could leave the ring and I could try to pull it up, right, in the morning and try to scare them. No, nobody works that fast. And I could try to scare them and tell them, yesterday you tried to break into the house. Shall I call the police today and have a discussion about your illegal entry? I mean, I was like, Brad, I think we really need to do something. I'm getting sleepy. Can you imagine if you were like at home in the shower? What was he gonna do when he opens the door? Was he gonna go search the house for their little routers himself? Was he gonna come inside and go looking for them in the plugs? Okay, this is. What was your plan, sir? Were you gonna come into the house and look for your fiber optic things in the walls in the 3 stories and try to figure out where I keep them? I'm just like, this is insane. Who does this man think he is? Just trying to come into the house this morning. Well, after I've had 2 phone calls with you and clearly was not into you having these conversations. Can you please fix that?
Fix what?
The mattress. You keep knocking it over every day.
Oh, it's fine. Just wiggle it.
So, anyways, word to the wise, I would keep your doors locked. Wow. You never know who's going to try to open your door. It could be the fiber optics people. There's some little doggies. I was like, wow. I sent him an email. The guy who sent me the email, I wrote him back and I said, did you just try to come into my home? Were you just at my house? He hasn't answered. Probably because Brad scared him. I could go reply to it again and say, well, now that I know it was you that was at my house, I'm considering pressing charges. You should never have been trying to open my door. Just because I told you that I was an hour and a half away, you thought like, well, let me just go over there and just go get it myself. Just go let myself in. Just gonna let myself into these strangers' homes. And I'm just gonna go get my shiz. That'll be fine. I'm gonna go get my fiber optic equipment. Nobody minds. We just open the door and come right in. This is a wooden kids instrument. This is the wildest thing to me. This is where you can put whatever tool you want to use to let them bang on it. And this is fine for from infantry all the way through toddler. So as soon as somebody's able to hit it, they should be fine. Just be careful if they're little. Can hit their face. That's part of my wild day so far. And we have to go up there to go empty stuff tonight. So who knows? It might get more wild. Right? You can't even walk in without asking. Like, I'm just like floored that this man stood on the porch, made a phone call, banged on the door, tried to open the door, and stuck his face into the glass to look inside. No, you ring the bell. No answer, you leave. You don't make a phone call, you don't hang out, you don't put your face in the glass, and you don't try to open the door and come in. No. The other guy rang the bell and walked away while I was live. Didn't even wait a second. So he's not going to get any help. He's getting no help. Could be the same company. I don't know. I couldn't read his hat. Brad will have to read it. Real desperate, though, that fiber optics for the city, that they want us to stay this bad, that you're like harassing me all day. Like all day, haranguing me about keeping your fiber optics. I'm like so confused by it. Like, people are going to get rid of your service at some point. You know, people aren't going to always keep your service. But we got Google Fiber here, and I've had no problems. You have a double ear infection? Well, I had that recently. I had that ear infection, and I ruptured my eardrums. I still have to get them looked at. They still hurt. Good luck with that, because I don't think it ever really goes away. I think once that kind of stuff happens to your ears, I feel like my ears always have an issue now. Ever since I got those ear infections, and now I had the rupture from the airplane, I feel like once your ears screw up, it's just like a forever ongoing thing. And I'm sick, but look, my face is almost healed. I do have makeup on it though. I don't know. That's how I feel. All right, we're gonna run this. Yep, so after I go pick up Walter, I'm gonna go make early dinner for us. And then we're gonna go over to the other house and bring stuff back here. So it'll take us a couple of hours, and then I'll go live tonight. But I'll be able to get on earlier because we won't be doing dinner and all that with Brad late. Yeah, so see, you've had problems since you were little. I've been told tubes hurt really bad though, so you probably at this point are better off just dealing with the ear infections. You'll probably lose hearing at some point. It'll be great. It'll be great. You can be like me. What? What? What did they say on the TV? What? Did he say he's gonna kill me? Oh, he said he likes that. Oh, yeah. It sounds the same in my head. What? He said he's buying a dress? Oh, he said he has a VD. Got it. Yeah. Again, sounded like the same thing. Okay, we're going to run all of these. Felt ornaments. Yep. Totally sounded like the same thing. Oh, and I have this one. Here you go. All the felt ornaments. Anybody want all of the felt ornaments? What, Vanessa? Oh, I can't see. I can't hear that. Sorry. Oh, I think you asked to have personal contact. Yeah, no. That's got cooties. The reality is, you guys, I wouldn't have answered the door for that man even if I was home. Like, I was never going to open the door for him. He didn't have an appointment with me. I was never going to have a face-to-face. You should see the solicitors when I open the door. That house gets a solicitor a day to 4 a day. And it's always the same crap. It's the roof, the windows, and bugs. It's the same people. They're always, they want to wash your windows, they want to put crap on your roof, and they want to take care of bugs. Okay, you ready? Hello? We're not buying anything. Your friend's already been here today. Don't come back. Next day. I told you yesterday, I'm not buying anything. Don't come back. Every day, I'm telling you, they come. But so I don't even open the door half the time anymore. Walter's little friend would be at the window because there was no covers on it. And I would be on the couch and I would just go, waiting for Walter. He doesn't come to the door. You go and just stand there. You just stand there. He played with the kid across the street once so far. He's made like little kind of friendships in school so far, but he hasn't gone to anyone's house or had them here. We can't have anyone here yet. It's not cleaned up yet. But I'm gonna ask him if tomorrow, if he wants to just put his phone in his bag and call me and tell me when to come pick him up, and he wants to just kind of start walking with the kid that lives near the school, and maybe ask the kid if he wants to play instead of me just rushing there to pick him up. Because remember, he's not walking home. He's getting a ride. Because he doesn't want to walk home by himself. That's the other thing. I mean, I can offer to drive. No, I don't have those. I can offer to drive alongside him, nearby. And he can try walking with the kids and see how far he gets. I might offer that too. Hey, I'll come up there and I'll follow slowly. I'll stay back a little bit. And you just start walking with the kids. And then I'll bring you the rest of the way when there's no more kids. He's 10. Because he at the other house where we just moved from, they all walk to school and they walk home. He hasn't asked me to pick him up early yet. He says he likes it, and he hasn't asked us to come get him early, like the other school, before the night before school. Are you gonna pick me up early tomorrow? No. Are you gonna pick me up early? No. In the morning, Mom, you gotta check me out early. No. Calls me for walking to school. Mom, you gotta pick me up early. Another phone call. Hi, Mom. I'm outside the school. I'm going in, but don't forget, pick me up early. Then I get a text. Pick me up early. I haven't had a single one of those yet. It's only week 2. But I haven't had one yet. So there's a bonus. I can't get him to take a bath here. He'll only take a shower because he says the bathroom is dirty and disgusting. It's not. Brad's cleaned it twice. So I'm going to go clean it. I think he requires me to clean it for him. So I'm going to clean it for him. And then I think I'll be able to get him in the bath. These are the issues he's having. He slept in his bed once. And then he says, no, yours is more comfortable. I'm like, man, yours is just as comfortable. So I think I'm going to go sleep in his bed. And fix it, right? I'll go sleep in the bed. I'll take your bed. And then let's see if you want it back. Let's see if you want it back after I take it. Don't worry, I could scare him. I'm going to show him the video of the guy trying to come in the old house tonight. How about that? He's like petrified, locking the doors. I'm going to show him. We moved to the right house, kid. Nobody's coming in here. But at the other house, they're trying to come in the house, man. Good thing you don't live there anymore, Walter. Good thing, Walter. Good thing you're not there anymore. Strangers be trying to come in from every direction. I can't tell him because he'll probably never sleep again. He'll probably think people are always trying to come into every house. Okay, here comes this one. I have it in rose gold or pink. We were gonna wait, and I was gonna drive back and forth. School's over this Wednesday next week, so right now, you guys, I would be on week 2 of driving him back and forth every day, and I was gonna do that. Remember, I was gonna do that, and I was gonna go live downstairs, but we thought this was a better option. But that's what we were gonna do, so he could continue having his friends till the end of the year. But we started him in this school because it goes until the end of the month. And we were thinking, hello, Haley. We were thinking like he could at least make some friends and get a kickstart so that he's not starting next year brand new. He's, you know what I mean? And like maybe he'll meet somebody and know them for the summer. So we've had one kid go past the house and yell his name and say hi to him. So the game is to get him to stay outside longer so he can say hi to kids and play. That's the game. I have plates to match this. I'm not 100% sure if I have any bowls left or any appetizer plates, dessert plates, but I do have full-size plates. So if you would like some full-size plates to match this, I have them in a couple of different patterns, but I do have this pattern, which is Snowy Cabin. And this is a very collected company on eBay that's very expensive. Okay, so here goes the bowl. And then if you want the plates, you just have to tell me how many plates you want. In Snowy Cabin, or if you want a different pattern. It's a vintage plate set, and it is from Folk Craft. And again, I have plates to match it. Okay. And then same thing with this. I have plates to match this one. This is from Italy. This is Furio. And this one is for microwave only. The other one is microwave and oven. He won't come out of his room. He stays in his room all day. Yesterday, he only came out a couple of times to go get stuff. And it's ridiculous. He's in there right now. He won't come out of his room. Come out of your room already. It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Go and get sunshine. No one's painting your room. You won't clean it. what we're supposed to do with him. I don't know what we're supposed to do with him anymore. And he won't go apply for a job. Okay, I have this or I have Vader. I have one Vader left. Your choice on the cup. Brand new. You can get Green Dude or you can get Vader. You're gonna tell me which one you want. Thank you for your purchase. Okay, do you want it in a box with hot cocoa or do you want it like this? Do you want it out of the box or do you want it in a box with hot cocoa? You get choices with me. And then do you want more? Do you want more of them? Okay, I'm going to assume you want it in a box. In a box. Okay, I'm going to run another one. Running another one. One more in a box. Or no box, your choice. Here you go. One more in a box. I don't know, if you love him, you should get more of him. You should get more of him. I mean, if you love him, what if you drop him? Thank you for your purchase. It'll be out the door tonight. All right, we're going to do this one more time. You can get him or you can get Vader. Green Dude or a Vader. Last one. Green Dude or a Vader. I only have one Vader. One. So you're getting this. It's a cup, but you can put like your makeup brushes or whatever, or your pens would work. Because I feel like this is awkward to drink out of. I don't know. That's me. I mean, I would find it weird, but... Okay, for Snoop Dogg, I have a snow globe, an ornament ball, and then a car. Here comes... I only have one of each. Here comes Snoop. Snoop. Doop. This is a quickie. Oh, you can put your pens in it? That's awesome. All right, anybody want this one? Look at him. He looks really pissed off. He does. He looks really pissed off. Okay, here's the snow globe. I think he's high in this one. This one he's high in. The snow globe he's high. The ball he's pissed off. Okay, there's Snoop. Look at him. He's high as a kite. Snoop Dogg and he's high as a kite. Anybody want that? Okay, one more item. Hold on. Okay, this one, he's pissed and high. Pissed and high. Yep. He's avoiding the popo with this one. Here comes this ornament, and he's definitely avoiding the popo. Look at him. He's going. Freedom! Freedom! Somebody, you see that? Yeah. He's running from ice. This is his ice evasion car. See? Look at him. Look at the face. He's running from ice. He's very smirking about it. He's like, I'm out of here. I'm out. Can't catch me. No. Can't catch me. Can't touch this. No. Can't touch this. Snoop. Okay. Snoop. Okay, next. Oh, I tripped on the cord. That's Snoop's fault. Snoop did it. All right, let's see. This is a knitted, very stretchy, very thick, super expensive 2XL creamy delicious sweater. I think this one is in the $60 range. I think. There you go. And it's very stretchy. So it's still cold here in Utah. I feel like, you know what, it's cold inside. All you need to do is turn on air conditioning and you'll be cold. So you might need that. You might need that. All right, let's see what's next. What time is it? I wonder how this one is only charged at 18%. I wonder if the kid did something. Because it's been sitting here all night. So I bet he took my cord. Okay, this one is a small that will fit up to a small medium. And I don't think you should, I mean, you can put it on a large if you really want to. I know you took the cord because my device is at 18%. So I can shut off everything, the power, everything down here. Don't touch my cords again.
Okay.
Told you. Told you. Told you. He's going to try to lie that one. There's no lying. You can tell. It's literally plugged in all the time. Okay, small, medium. Small, medium. He thought he had until tonight. He was like, she's not going to go live until nighttime. I'm good. I'm good until night. Crazy lady's not going to go live. Cherry cola popcorn. Well, he was wrong. He was wrong. And I'm going live as soon as we get back from the other house. Cherry cola popcorn. Anybody want to grab that? Cherry cola. Cola. Okay, this is that same shirt that I just did, but in extra large. So it should be an extra large and a little bit fitted on a 2X. Anybody want it in an extra large? And then here is a 3X, same shirt in an evergreen. Same shirt in an evergreen. I'm going to be doing all the things tonight. Just heads up. Clothes, everything. Okay, I'm going to run these dream catchers. You can choose which one you want. Buyer's choice on the dream catchers. Buyer's choice. Anybody want cookbooks while I'm on this afternoon? Here comes this guy. It used to be on my kitchen wall. There goes the tea kettle. It does have space inside, so I had fake carrots in the top of it, but I would be, you know what it'd be cute for? For K-cups and stuff. Or tea bags. You just have to be able to reach in. But it'd be really cute for that. Nobody has a dog that they love. That's so sad. Your dogs are going to be sad. They're going to be mad. They're probably going to pee on your stuff. Here comes little Hooties. little Hooters. Anybody want the Hooters? All right. I'm going to go and get my son from school. I will be back on tonight. So I'll see you guys tonight. It's not scheduled, so just be here or be square. I will see you all tonight. Tonight is the night. See you tonight.